Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning WBC Super Lightweight World Champion. It is, of course, the ever-charismatic Mr. Regis Prograis. Regis, welcome back on the show, my man.
Thanks for having me, brother. What's up with it?
Hey, it's always good when speaking with you, Regis. I mean every word of that. So we last spoke back in May. At that time, you were getting ready to fight Danielito Zorilla. As fans, as media, we didn't expect much of Zorilla. We thought it would just be a relatively easy fight. It was just a case of if you could stop him or not. However, a split decision. Many feeling that you were lucky to get the decision. You were also knocked down. It was ruled a slip, but you admitted it should have counted. Talk me through that fight. Did you just overlook this guy? What was it?
Yeah, it's probably all that, like mentally, just a lot of stuff going on, bro. Like in New Orleans, it was in hometown. You got a lot of stuff going on over there. At first, it was supposed to be, I was supposed to be Leon Pyro. Then they changed it. They changed it like 3 weeks out. So then we had to stop. We had to change up sparring and all that type of stuff. And then he came just to run around. He came to run around the ring and stuff like that. So it was everything. Just having an off night, having a bad night. That's just that's what happens. People have bad nights sometimes.
And I wanted to ask as well, my last real question on it. Did you ever watch it back and score it? And also, what did you make of the scorecards from the judges that were in favour of you that night? Bit too wide, I think.
I never watched it, bro. I never went back and watched it. I just honestly, bro, I just kind of wanted to forget that fight. It was just a bad night. It was a bad night of boxing. It was an off night, and yeah, I never went back. It wasn't even me in there, So that's why I never want to watch that fight. I let it. I don't even think I ever posted like a knockdown or something like that. I just let it kind of be what it is. That's all.
All right, let's move on. Let's get to it. You'll be defending your title against Devin Haney, December the 9th in San Francisco, live on DAZN. What should we be expecting as fans for this intriguing fight?
I'm going to punish him. I know I'm going to punish him. No matter how long it goes, if they go 12 rounds, I'm going to punish him for 12 rounds. I know that, brother. Like, nothing he's going to do is going to be good enough. I know he put on weight no matter if he wants to stay in the pocket, no matter if he want to box around him, if he want to turn southpaw. I know that no matter what he does is going to be better, like good enough to beat me, bro. Like, I'm going to punish him. That's what I know is going to happen. I think he stepped in a pile of shit trying to fight me. It's not gonna be good. That's all, man. I've been in training camp for like 4 months already, So luckily, we down to the nitty gritty. We down to the last 2 weeks, and I'm ready. I'm ready to just, do me. I'm just ready to go out there and just, do what I gotta do, defend my belt and still keep my belt.
And actually, just today, I watched the DAZN face-off kind of thing with Chris Mannix. I could see it's clear, like there's fire in you, like you seem really on it. That's something that obviously was missing for like the Zorilla build-up. One thing that I was very surprised to see, and I'm going to be honest, against Zorilla, is your failure to consistently cut off the ring. You were following him around a bit too much. We know Devin is no way going to stand in the middle of the ring and bang with you. He'll be jabbing, he'll be moving. How important is it in your mind to be better at cutting off the ring for this fight?
Bro, I can cut off the ring easily. Like I said, the Zorilla fight was just, it was just a bad night. It was just an off night, that's all. But, that's literally what I've been working on the whole time, not just cutting people off, I mean, I hope that they see that fight and watch that fight and think that same Regis will come. I really hope that happens, So, you'll see. You'll see me cut off the ring exactly like I need to do. And, like I said, that's exactly what we've been working on the whole time, bro. And it's like now it's just, I'm a two-time world champion. Obviously, I can cut off the ring, but nobody never ran like that from me, So, but we've been working on it. I just can't wait to show people what I've been working on. That's all. And
also in that show, you had said, a lot of people give Devin a lot of credit for his defense. And you don't think his defense is as good as some people think it is. I agree. I think he's more so a master of getting the distance right than actually having a great defense. But you highlighted some very important things. He's been hit by many southpaws. He's been clipped by people like Linares as well. Very worrying if you're a Haney fan. He's getting in here with surely the biggest puncher he's been in with. But yeah, you said on that DAZN promo, which is a great little promo where I think he goes, Regis. But you said, and I quote, everyone that's there, all your people, they're going to see you get knocked out. Do you stand on that, Regis? Does this fight end in a knockout?
I stand on that 100%. If it's not a knockout, it's a stoppage. If not, it's going to be punishment for 12 rounds. That's it. That's what I've been working on. It's going to be punishment for 12 rounds. So I do stand on the knockout. I stand on the stoppage. But if not, it's gonna be worse for his health. If he stays in that with me for 12 rounds, it's gonna be bad for him. And I really, truly stand on that. You know, I mean, I don't know if you heard about the rumors and stuff, but they are true. I actually broke somebody's fucking jaw in sparring, and we talk about with 16-ounce gloves on, head getting 16-ounce gloves on. So I don't know if you heard the rumor or not, but it is definitely true and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm not gonna say nobody's names and shit, you know, but yeah. I mean, I think it's gonna be bad. It's not gonna be what people think. It's not gonna be if he come in there, and I don't think maybe maybe Devin tried to come and stand his ground for a little while, but once he feel that shit, he gonna be like hell no. And if he go ahead and get on his bike, then that shit is getting cut off. So yeah, bro, I'm just ready for like anything. That's it.
And obviously, you spoke there about, you know, getting the knockout. How do you see the fight playing out up until that moment? You said punishment, but how do you see it going? If you can get a bit deeper into it.
Punishment is, I think, is deep as far as I mean, just it's like when I hit people, bro. It's gonna be a different reaction. You know, that's it. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think I went to the like everybody, every time I fought everybody, I went to the neutral corner. That means I hurt every opponent, you know, even with the Josh Taylor thing. I think I went to the neutral corner because they had to check his eye and stuff like that. So it's not going to be no difference with Devin, bro. Like, I feel like I'm definitely going to go to the neutral corner. I definitely know that, you know, I'm going to hurt him. You know, it's just like what I'm doing is, like what I'm doing in sparring, what I'm doing in the gym is this camp has been, like, really long. And I mean, I know everybody say, this is the best camp of my life, you know. I don't want to sound cliche, but it's just excitement. The excitement around like this camp is different, you know. And like I said last time, so just to give you a little spoiler, I actually got a book coming out. But anyway, the author is with me. You know, he kind of follows me around, and he said he was like, you know, the last fight was a Zorilla. Like it was just like going through the motions. You know, this fight is different. It's just like we all excited about this. It's the excitement. Every day I wake up, it's just excitement. You know, with the Zorilla fight, it was just like, it was just kind of going through the motions. You know, I still did everything. I still trained the same way, but, you know, mentally it just was like, you know, it's like whatever, you know, that's all. But this fight is definitely different. It's one of the biggest fights. It is the biggest fight in and of the year. So, man, I'm just, mentally it's just different right now.
You said there about a book. I know that it's probably not obviously finished just yet, but have you got any plans on doing like an audio book version? Because I'm into audio books now. Will you be doing the voice?
Yeah, of course. I do all that. Yeah, of course I'm gonna do that. You know, and that's what, you know. Obviously, it is actually pretty much done right now. I have a hard copy already right now, but you know, I don't want to put it out right now because I'm focused. I still got, you know, 2 more weeks to go, so I'm focused on this fight. But you know, after the fight, you know, I'll be promoting the book and all that stuff. But right now, it's like, you know, I'm focused on the fight, so I don't even want to tell people too much that I got a book coming out. I just, you know, just really want to focus on my fight. And then after that, then, you know, we do something else.
Absolutely, because, I liked Andre Ward's audiobook. I've been getting into those recently. Mm-hmm. You've been in the ring with some really good fighters. Is Devin better than anyone else you've faced, Regis, or not?
No.
Who's better than him out of your resume?
I can't see it. I mean, like, Devin is, listen, he's quick, he's fast, he's young, but, I mean, I just think a harder fighter, you know, I mean, he has that style. He might try to run around and jab and run around, but I mean, I just think, like, I've been that way better. Even like somebody going back to my older days, like Abel Ramos or something like that, you know, I feel like, you know, they'll be harder to deal with, you know, like, you know, Josh Taylor and Terry Flanagan. Terry Flanagan was, you know, he was quick on his feet also. He jabbed, he was quick on his feet, and I didn't stop him, but I ended up dropping him in a super dominant fight. I think I went every round and super dominant, and you know, he expected me to come forward. I adjusted on him and just boxed him around, you know. So, I don't think so. You know, even like a Josh Taylor's a pay to, like, I mean, I think Devin has a bigger name. Obviously, he has a bigger name. He's undisputed at 35, but I think he has. He had really, really good timing too. So, I mean, timing is. I'm not talking about timing in the ring. I'm talking about timing as far as how you come along and stuff like that. I think he just had real good timing and stuff like that. That's all. So, I mean, we'll see, but I just don't see it. I don't see him being a tough test. I just don't. I mean, I'm training like I'm fighting, King Kong, but at the same time, it's gonna be different fight night.
And you gave me a long and detailed answer there. Did you mention at the start of that question Terry Flanagan?
Yes.
Yeah.
I said. Well,
I was just gonna say.
Terry, I fought him, and he was a southpaw. He was quick on his feet and stuff like that. And they expected me just to come forward, and I just boxed around him. I just kind of adjusted, and I didn't knock him out, but I won every round, and I dropped him, and I was the first person to drop him and stuff like that. So yeah, bro. I mean, I don't think that he's gonna be I just don't think he's gonna be the best. I fought champions, I keep telling people he said he gonna beat the shit out of me, but he never beat he honestly, who did he beat the shit out of? Like, what champion did he beat the shit out of, and then stop him? I beat the shit out of people, and I stopped I stop people. That's it. In championship fights, we talk about champion, we're not just talking about anybody. Like, let's say undefeated fighters or championship fighters, who did I beat, who did I knock out in championship fights? And the record will tell you right there.
Yeah, and just shout out, by the way, to Terry Flanagan. A lot of people don't know this, but when he boxed Jose Zepeda, the boots he was wearing, I own those boots. So there we go.
That's
cool little fact to add in there. I wanted to ask you as well, on paper, Devin is 30-0. In your mind, what should his record actually read?
I heard he lost a fight, and somebody else said they paid him good in Mexico. He lost a fight in Mexico. That's what I heard. He said he's 29-1. I think that's the same record I got, 29-1 with 15 knockouts. If I'm not mistaken, that's what somebody told me. And it's since I said it, it does. It keeps coming up. So obviously I wasn't there. I don't know how true it is, but people, reliable sources, telling me that it is true. So I'm not here to say if it's true or not, but shit, I'm gonna call it out for sure.
So you thought he did beat Lomachenko?
I think he did enough to keep the belts. Yes, beat him. If it was like just Lomachenko and Devin Haney, without the belts on line, it could have went either way. But Devin Haney was the champion, and if you're the champion, is like, did Loma do enough to beat the champion? Probably. It's like it's hard to say that. But if it was just those two, maybe you could have gave it to Loma. But Devin was the champion, so that's what they say. You have to take it away from the champion, and I don't think Loma did enough to take it away from the champion.
Fair enough. That's nice and honest. My final real question for you: on Saturday night, obviously you're supposed to have all your concentration on Devin, but you did tweet that you'd love to fight Subriel Matias in 2024.
Yes.
I wanted to ask, what did you make of his performance the other night? I thought he was brutally beautiful.
Yeah, he looked good. Same thing, bro. He was brutal. He was brutal. He took the punches and he just beat the hell out the dude. He just got that come forward style. But I know I'm a different monster, and it's not gonna be the same with me. Yeah, he took some punches, but the dude, I think Ergashev, he didn't. He looked like he was kind of strong, but it looked like he kept doing the same thing. He wore him down really fast. He wore him down really, really fast. And Ergashev didn't really have no defense. He literally just leaned to his left side. That's all. And tried to push him off. So, with somebody like that, you can't do that. He just kept walking him down and beating him up, and you just can't. You can't do that. So, but he looked good. And like I said, I at first they said Matias been calling me out for a while, and I didn't know who Matias was. I think he fought on my undercard. Matter of fact, I think when I fought Terry Flanagan, he fought on my undercard before, either Terry Flanagan or Relic, and he fought on my undercard and stuff like that. And now he became a champion, so I got my eyes open, and now he just beat an undefeated fighter. So it's like, all right, now my eyes is open, and now I told people what I want. I want the biggest. I just want the biggest fights, and I think that is a big fight to make. So I'm with it. I'm definitely with it. We can do it.
Yeah, it was the Flanagan undercard. And just finally, Regis, before we let you go, it's always fantastic having you on. Closing message to the listeners, if you want to sign out with something before we let you go, take it away, my man.
Man, I'll see y'all December 9th, man. That's it. I've been busting my ass. I've been working so fucking hard right now. So, December 9th, I just can't wait to see everybody. If people going against me, I want to make sure people, if you listen to this, you hearing this, man, if you're going against me, make sure you bet something big against me, so y'all can really feel it. That's what I want them to do. I want them to, bet something big against me and, see what happens.
There we go. Listen, Regis, as always, the pleasure is mine. Thanks for your time. Best of luck December 9, and we'll speak some other time.
All right, bro. Thank you.